Welcome to this week's JVA Coach to Coach Video of the Week, brought to you by NetLink Sports, the preferred court provider of the JVA.
Today we're going to talk about several different hip stretches and lower back stretches to prevent any lower back pain and any ACL tears. We spread our feet and we keep our chest forward, good, and our shoulders back, and we want to poke our rear ends toward the back wall. Good, and when we get down, we don't start our count until we get down to the floor, okay? And we're gonna slowly go down. We're gonna touch our left foot, slowly go down with our back straight. And we're gonna keep going until our chest is as close as it can get to our knees. Good, all right, and then we start our count, but we wanna make sure that both legs are straight and we're shifting our weight on our back foot. Good, and then we unroll our shoulders. All right, now let's switch feet. All right, so we're gonna go out. Our shoulders are gonna be back, our chest is gonna be forward, and then we're gonna inch our pelvis forward as much as we can. All right, getting a full extension in our hips. All right, then we're gonna reach as much as we can out, slowly going out, inching ourselves forward, good. Keeping our knees and our heels on the ground the entire time, and then we stretch. So right now we're gonna go out wide, we're gonna inch our pelvis forward as much as we can. All right, we're all gonna go to our right. All right, so we're gonna grab our right foot with our right hand. All right, we're gonna get our shoulders perpendicular to the ground as much as we can, so one shoulder on top of the other, and then we're gonna take our opposite hand, reach, and not aim for the foot, but aim for the floor in front of the foot. Good, and then we slowly come back up to neutral, right, and then we're down to the other side. Lay completely down on the ground with our feet touching, our knees touching, there we go, and our hands right underneath our shoulders, all right? So what I wanna see, you guys, is your toes be on the ground, all right? Toes on the ground, kind of pinching your toes, there we go. And then we're gonna slowly push up, trying to get your shoulders to touch your feet. There we go, slowly up, trying to get full extension. All right, now when we do our butterflies, we wanna make sure that our feet are pulled in as nice as we can. Our feet are right even with each other, good. We're gonna push our knees down with our elbows, and we're gonna keep our chest as close to the ground as we can while we're pushing our shoulders back. Okay, so as straight back as we possibly can, all right? And we're gonna slowly go down while we bring our feet in and our knees down with a straight back. So everybody get a straight back. Good, and then bend at our waist. Good, bend at our waist as far as we can. Once you get as far as you can, don't have your head go forward. So we wanna keep our head neutral with our shoulders. Good, all right, and then we start a count. So we're gonna come up, our feet are gonna be touching, both toes, balls, and heels of our feet are touching. We're gonna push our knees down, we're gonna lift our shoulder blades and head off the ground, tuck, contract our core. All right, and we're gonna try and get our feet parallel as much as we can to the floor. All right, we don't wanna have up and down feet. All right, so then we're gonna drop our knees out, try and here we go, try and, there we go, parallel to the floor feet, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have one foot up and we're gonna cross over. All right, so make sure we get a little bit more of an extreme stretch. We're gonna balance ourselves on our hands and on one foot, okay? We're gonna push our chest as close as we can, but we want our booties completely off the ground. Good, once we get balanced, once our chest is close to our knee, that's balancing on the ground, good. This should be our bent leg should be in a straight line. And once we can push ourselves forward, inch our hands closer to our body, push yourself forward with a straight arm, then we start a count. Then we sit down, there we go, and we go opposite. We're gonna put our leg crossed over in front, good, and then we're gonna have our knee that's not in the stretch at a 90-degree angle with our toe up, good, and we wanna imagine that someone's pushing down, okay? So grab underneath your thigh, there you go, good. We wanna lift our heads off the ground, still contracting our core. If we're not sweating after a stretch, we haven't stretched enough, okay? So we're gonna pull in, good. None of our hip bones are gonna be closer to our shoulder than the other. So hip bones are aligned, shoulders are aligned, and then we start our stretch. Opposite leg. All right, let's go 2 feet. So what I wanna see is, I don't care how close our body is to our feet, but I want our heels to be on the ground. So our heels, our feet, our bodies come in a little bit closer. All right, once our feet are on the ground, then we shift with our upper body out to get the stretch. Good, so we wanna force our calves on the ground. Good, and when we do both, good, both ankles are together, both toes are together, knees are together. We make sure our shoulder, not one hand is farther out than the other, so our shoulders are even with each other. And we should be contracting our core right here to stabilize our calves. So now we're gonna go up with our hand behind our head. And we're gonna reach down our back. Good. We're gonna take our opposite foot, or the hand that we bend, we're gonna take that leg and grab with our opposite foot. All right, so we wanna make sure our shoulders are even, our hand is inching down, our knees are together. Good. And our leg is straight and our pelvis is thrusted forward. Slowly down, and then we switch. Good job. All right, then we always want to finish with touching our toes again, so we touched our toes. All right, good job, girls.
Thank you for watching the JVA Coach to Coach video of the week.